Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you folks doing? Welcome back to part 2 right here. I'm sure you watched part 1 over on the Botch Guy channel. I know you did. But we're here today. We're covering predictions for Royal Rumble. And Botch Guy, how you doing? It's been a long time since we spoke just one video ago.
Hey, no joke. That was the best part 1 ever, and this part 2 is going to be even better. So definitely,
I love your confidence.
I appreciate the nice words, and yeah, thank you. Checking out my channel with the like and subscribe stuff. You know,
absolutely. It's down in the description below. But without further ado, let's roll right into our first match on part 2. Sasha Banks versus Carmella again for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Botch Guy, what do you think? What's going to go down in this one?
Why are you starting with me?
Because you started with me in part 1. You threw me on the spot. Now I'm throwing you on the spot.
Honestly, the build-up has been okay. I actually don't mind with the match they had, Sasha and Red. I thought it was a decent match, and it was a kind of a cool little build-up, but the problem with this feud is I honestly forgot it existed. It's not that it's been that bad. It's just that there's a lot of other things going on right now, especially with the Fiend Alexa stuff. You have obviously all the Royal Rumbles that are about to happen. You have the Drew McIntyre. There's so much stuff going on that I kind of forgot about it. And that's kind of a shame because Sasha Banks has been unbelievable for a little while now. So as this match, it was a decent hype with Carmella, but again, it's kind of, I don't know if it's under the radar, but it's kind of just thrown underneath the rug a little bit. And with that, I truly think that the match, it could do well. And I love the women representation on this card. You did mention that in the last video as well. So that was just a brilliant comment because there is a lot of women representation on this Royal Rumble card. And I love that. So I feel personally that Sasha Banks will pick up the win here. But who do you have?
Yeah, I have to agree with you on that one. Sasha Banks, she has been really, really good over the last little bit. Her promo work continues to be her biggest problem, in my honest opinion. I think her promo work is a little but other than that, she looks like a star. She feels like a star. She acts like a star. And she even talks like a star, even if it's just not always the best promo work overall. But I agree. Sasha Banks defeating Carmella in this match, retaining her women's championship. It did feel like it was just kind of thrown on the card because we've had this match before. It's not something new. It's not like Carmella had any main reason why she needed the rematch. So it is what it is. Nice filler match on the Royal Rumble card.
Nice filler match. And it sounds like you. Looks like a star, acts like a star. Everything's a star. But the difference between you and her is you cut promos like a star too.
I was going to say, difference between me and Sasha Banks is Sasha Banks is a freaking gem. Are you kidding? That's the gem over there.
She's all right.
All right. But yeah, thank you for kissing my butt over there, Botch Guy. We're going to go with this one here in the next matchup. It's going to be the Universal Champion Roman Reigns defending his title against Kevin Owens in a last man standing match. This one was good. We thought we were getting Adam Pearce versus Roman Reigns. We're not getting Adam Pearce versus Roman Reigns. So that's really good news. But Botch Guy, I'm going to let you take it away. Who do you got in this one, Roman or Kevin Owens?
Well, I still think Roman Reigns is going to win. That being said, Kevin Owens has been brilliant this entire feud. He's made me actually think, maybe? No, it can't possibly happen. You can't have Kevin Owens win this, but he's been so good recently. I love how he's been selling a lot of Roman Reigns' maneuvers. Like when he got thrown on top of the table outside the ropes there, I think that was, or the ring, outside the ring there on the top of the stage. I love that. I love the going back and forth. The family stuff's always brilliant because it fits really well with Kevin Owens, and he had a lot of family type promo work done with another beautiful feud that happened before. So I love that aspect of it. That being said, this match, I think there's going to be shenanigans.
Yeah,
I
agree.
Believe it's going to be just Roman Reigns standing over Kevin Owens. I think there's either going to be a big debut, a big return, big something. Something is going to happen in this match that I don't think me or you is going to expect.
Okay. Well, I
Just
disagree.
maybe The
I
Rock?
disagree with that part. I
Rock?
think that there will be something that does happen. Maybe Rock. Yeah, maybe Rock could happen. Doubt it. Reason I doubt it is because it's not WrestleMania Hollywood this year. WrestleMania Hollywood is in a little bit. So I don't think Rock is popping around for no live crowds, or at least minor live crowds. Anyways, I do agree, though, that something's going to happen in this match, some shenanigans or something like that. I think it's going to be the official forming of the Bloodline faction. I think Jimmy Uso returns, costing Kevin Owens, aligning with Jey Uso, aligning with Roman Reigns, and the Bloodline faction is finally intact going into WrestleMania season. I think that's the game plan. I think you can then build up towards Kevin Owens, and maybe he's got a partner down the line. I don't know who he could find, but to go up against the Usos at Mania would be a good matchup as well. So yeah, my pick is Roman Reigns defeating Kevin Owens with the help of Jimmy Uso returning and forming the Bloodline.
Yeah, and that seems like the pretty obvious. Like, I think you're right. To be honest, I think you're completely spot on it. And it's the Samoan dynasty. I've been talking about it for like 2-3 years. They finally did it. They put them together, and I want to see Nia Jax join that group.
No!
Nia Jax and
no!
And the Samoa Joe do a storyline. I don't know how. I know technically it's not the whole family thing, but figure out a way to get Samoa Joe, if he does come back, get him in there too. And you got yourself the best stable in wrestling for the next.
Not Nia Jax. Anyone but Nia. Hashtag anyone but Nia.
What do you have against Nia Jax? It's not like she goes around injures people or anything. Hey, I'm like I said, I'm sure she's a nice individual, but I can't watch her injure people anymore. Stop. I'm not even.
I need to be the John Cena myth right now. Myth. John Cena meme right now. Are you sure about that? Oh my God. No Nia.
How about you can have Roman Reigns and the Usos join up with the Lucha House Party? Lucha House Party, huh?
How do I end this video? Can we just end this thing right now? Like
Lucha. No,
I don't even know what to say. I want to hurt you.
You can hurt me on my channel. I'll leave your channel.
I'm gonna leave a dislike on your video. That's how I'm gonna hurt you. How about that? But yeah, Bloodline. I think that goes down there. And let's transition into the men's Royal Rumble match. So this one is probably the most, most difficult Royal Rumble to predict in the last few years. The last 5 years, I would say, most difficult to predict. Last year, it seemed written in the stars it was going to be Drew McIntyre. This year, I can't tell you for sure who is written in the stars to win it. They have done a nice job of building up not only their main event stars, but also the mid-card stars to feel like they have a chance of winning. So, Botch guy, who is your main pick, and then who is your dark horse pick to win the men's Royal Rumble?
Oh, why are you putting me on the spot like that, man? This is a tough one. Because like there should be some decent returns, and I'm just gonna start with the dark horse. It's not gonna happen. Like, this is a really big dark horse. All right,
I'm ready, buddy.
But like The Rock coming back, winning.
Your obsession with The Rock. Do you want to just stroke him over there in the corner or something there, Botch guy? Huh?
The people's champion, the millions and millions of The Rock fans would be really happy about that. It's the perfect storyline. Let it happen. God, can you just let it happen, please?
No, I'm not going to just let it happen. I'm not going to just let another part-timer waltz in and win the Royal Rumble. Mr. Botch guy. No, we're a part of the IWC. We don't like old people winning things. All right.
Drew Goldberg. And so, as my main pick. I don't even know. Does this count as an underdog pick also? Like a Brock Lesnar coming back?
Okay. Actually, you know what? Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then I was also thinking maybe Edge. Like, there's
yeah. Another old guy. So Botch guy loves the old guys. He's over there in the corner. I love that old talent. Don't I? Oh yeah. Friggin' Punk. You want to name like some more? How about Hulk Hogan? Do you want him to win? Huh?
No,
God.
no thanks. That's where I draw my line. Maybe Goldberg comes up and sometimes gets
Yeah,
entered.
actually, so you know what? They've been talking about that there might be a Royal Rumble ending that is going to piss a lot of people off, and it's being heavily discussed. Imagine
No,
Goldberg loses
no,
against Drew, and they decide to go and have Goldberg win the Rumble to go to face Roman Reigns, the match that
no.
never happened. Like, are you kidding? Like that? Oh my God! As I say that out loud, that's what's happening, isn't it? That's what's
No.
no.
As Michael Scott would say, no.
No, God, no, please, no.
Yeah, I can't beat that. That was pretty good. That was pretty good, Con. Returns. Who do you think's returning?
Returning, okay, well, let me go into my main picks and my dark horses then, because there's a couple returns.
Oh, yeah.
in my
So
dark
I thought you
horses.
already. Oh,
Nope, not yet. So, my dark horses. So, talking about potential returns. First up, for a legitimate possibility, one that might upset people, Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal is a possibility. Drew McIntyre and 3MB with their history, it's a possibility. Not my pick. Here is my true dark horse pick, Samoa Joe. I think Joe could be on commentary. He could be sitting there throughout the entire Royal Rumble match. He's been saying that he's got another run in him, but he wants it to be in the main event level. And the history that Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe have. Remember when Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan tried to murder Reigns and Samoa Joe was helping him out a little bit? Yeah, I think that's the one to go with. So that's my dark horse pick. If they want to have Joe versus Reigns at Mania, that's a money match. However, the one that I see happening, the one that I think a lot of people would like to see, and the storyline is also there, Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. The story is there. It's been built up. Daniel has had some issues with Reigns over the last while. He's had some issues with Jey Uso. And, you know, the story is there for Daniel Bryan. Plus, Daniel's never won the Royal Rumble, which I think would be a nice tip of the cap to him for all the jobs he's been doing to people over the last while. Like, he got Otis and Chad Gable over by doing that weird hip thrust thing. You remember a few weeks back on SmackDown? So, like, he's
how could I forget?
He's trying hard and he's doing everything he can. So I think WWE might tip their cap to him and say, here's a Royal Rumble win.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan is another really good pick. I agree. I didn't want to say him because I think it's kind of like Daniel Bryan. It's just too obvious right now. I know it's kind of like an underdog type Royal Rumble, but like Daniel Bryan, like he did say on record that he's going to be a part-timer soon.
Yep. He says he's got this one final run in him before he kind of switches out. So I could see him getting that Rumble win, that Mania spotlight. Probably not winning at Mania. Like, you know, let's face it. If he goes up against Reigns, can you imagine how to get more heel heat on Roman Reigns than by having him beat Daniel Bryan after winning the Royal freaking Rumble? Like, that's a lot of heat right there. But sorry, what are you going to say?
No, your butt first.
Okay, my butt first. I did have Keith Lee as my pick, and I had it all the way up until about 2 hours ago. Reason for that is because Mia Yim contracted COVID-19. Mia Yim and Keith Lee are together. I'm not even sure if Keith Lee is going to be in the Rumble come Sunday, which is very, very unfortunate. That's pure speculation, but Yim did contract it, so that's sad. And hopefully, you know, Mia Yim, thoughts are with her. Everything is going to turn out well, and she'll recover soon.
Yeah, so with the whole Daniel Bryan kind of situation going there, I just feel like this, you know how you don't want part-timers winning, right? You said you don't want it. Now, technically, Daniel Bryan is not a part-timer yet, but I would rather give that win to someone that will stay in the company and be a full-time wrestler and create a new star, or at least make him show up. Now, I know it's kind of contradictory to what I said. I said Brock Lesnar. Like, I get that, but like, I'm not saying like my predictions are kind of way off, right? But like, I feel like it would be better if they give it to a younger wrestler, someone that will kind of be in the company for a while. Because think about what it did for Drew McIntyre. It completely started that elevation. Like, I'm telling you, no matter what people say, that would have never happened if Drew McIntyre did not win the Royal Rumble. That's what started everything. And he turned into a huge star for the company. So I feel like they could do something like that. But the question is, Who? And
Yeah,
the
who?
only person I'm thinking, and I know you're going to think I'm kind of crazy, but just completely blow us away and have Killian Cross from NXT win out of
Karrion Kross?
nowhere.
Yeah.
Karrion Kross from NXT out of nowhere, completely out of the blue, win Royal Rumble and go into WrestleMania, and you create this guy who is going to be in the company for a long time, and he has charisma, he has mic skills, he has a gimmick, he has a look, he has an entrance, he has a great manager, he has literally every star quality you need, and he's a big guy. Vince McMahon loves the big guys, right? So it's going to be interesting, but I would mark out for Daniel Bryan too. Just letting you know.
yeah. Like I love that idea as well. Karrion Kross, you know, definitely a big star on the horizon, no doubt about that. I think Karrion Kross is one of those people who would benefit so much more with a live crowd. I think Kross's entrance right now would be amazing to see on the main roster with a live crowd. Picture when The Fiend came out, right, for the first time at SummerSlam 2019, and how amazed the crowd was, the stunned silence that you had, and the awe that went over the crowd. You could have that same vibe for Karrion Kross. Now, question is, again, do you wait that long until fans return, like, you know, till you have that moment, or do you strike when the iron is hot, which it is right now? So yeah, I see that would be a cool one. I'd be down to see Karrion Kross win. Yeah.
You know what's kind of crazy is we just talked about this basically the whole pay-per-view, and we didn't mention The Fiend or Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and Alexa Bliss is someone that might potentially win the females Royal Rumble, especially if it goes into her, you know, Goku Ultra Instinct mode or whatever the hell she's been doing recently. I'm not sure if you're an anime nerd, you understand that, but what is The Fiend and Alexa Bliss like? What are they going to be doing?
I mean, like, it's entirely possible that they could both win their own Rumbles. Like, imagine Fiend returns and wins his Rumble, Bliss returns and wins her Rumble. Like, it's possible, not likely, but it's possible.
That would be crazy.
It would. But you know what's also crazy? When you, the viewers, leave a like on this video, and also making sure you're subscribed to this channel and Botch Guy's channel. Everything you need is down in the description below. But that is going to do it for our predictions here today. Botch Guy, any final words for the con fans out there?
Purple or black drapes in the background.
You're gonna do this again. It is freaking black. The sun makes it purple.
It's purple. No final comments.
Black.
That's it.
All right, man.
Thanks,
so we're going to be live here on this channel tomorrow for Royal Rumble at, I think it's 6 p.m. then when the pre-show begins. So we're going to be live around then. But everybody, once again, leave that like, make sure you subscribe, join everything down in the description below. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.
Bye-bye.